Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to go through Act 4.3. Alright, so let's go up against Ghost. Ghost is she was one of the top champs when she came out because she used to be, well, she still is pretty powerful. She's just not a 7-star yet. And that's because she's quite powerful. But yeah, she can make it so that if she gets a damaging debuff, like a poison, a shock, whatever, she can dodge back while she has it. If she dodges back, she phases, and that phase gets rid of all of the damaging debuffs and turns them into Furies. I'm pretty sure the Furies are passive, so they don't count towards Fury buffs, but she's still pretty powerful. The only drawback, though, is she doesn't have too much health because when she blocks, she loses quite a bit. And then on top of that, if you have an armor break on her, she just does nothing. Like, she can't phase back or anything, which isn't a big drawback. Like, she doesn't really have matchups where she goes through those champs. But yeah, she's pretty powerful. Moon Knight sucked. I'm not exactly sure, but I think people have said that his abilities are actually based off the real moon cycle or something like that. I'm not entirely sure that that's true, but I've heard that like a few times, and that's the only thing I've heard about Moon Knight. So I mean, let's have a look. Under the light of a full moon. Okay. It doesn't tell me. I might have a look after this fight. I don't know if I'm right or not. So I want to go have a look. Alright, so let's have a look. What is he? Is he cosmic? I don't think so. I don't think he is. What? Oh no, he's skill. Man, I do not have anyone on this account. Moon Knight, here we go. Alright, so. Okay, it cycles every 6 hours. Alright, so that. All attacks, critical hits when attacked, special 1, special 2. Okay, so that's the only thing that it gives us. Let's have a look. Is there anything here? Okay, so there's nothing else here. Alright, so it cycles every 6 hours, I'm assuming. I don't know if that's true. Like, I didn't read it properly, but I'm not sure what his other phases do. So, yeah, I'm just assuming it's 6 hours. Alright, so Superior Iron Man, he's alright. He got a buff. He's a lot better than he was. So you want to medium attack with him and just keep mediuming, and then you'll get all those buffs that he applies to himself. She-Hulk, I haven't really played, to be honest, because I've had more powerful champs, although people like MSD would tell you otherwise, because he uses people like this to clear high-end quests and content. But yeah, I don't see the appeal, to be honest. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh yeah, because she has slow on me. I was gonna say, why did I get knocked down by that heavy? Yeah, because I had the unstoppable, but she gave me a slow as well, so it didn't really do much. Okay, Ronan, he's pretty much the same as he's always been. No, he's just pretty straightforward. As long as you don't get hit by the special, you're fine. But as an attacker, I mean, it'd be pretty easy to hit with the special. And he's dead. And then let's have a look at the boss. The boss is Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. Daredevil, he used to be a lot worse than he is. I don't think I see a lot of people playing him. He's a cool character and all, but I don't think I see a lot of people playing him. He's got that Purify there, which is decent. I don't know too much else about his kit because I don't play him. Okay. This is half the reason I made the new account, because I want to play these type of champions that I wouldn't normally rank up on my main account. because it just seems like, oh yeah, it's a new character and I want to learn them instead of just playing the champs that I've always played over and over again. All right, and that will do it for the first quest. That UI is still broken, which is lovely. All right, lovely. All right, so now we're going to go on to the next quest. The next quest is 4.3.2. We still have a bit of Act 4 to do before Act 5. In one of the videos, I said that we're almost at Act 5. We are not almost at Act 5. I'm still getting all these chapters all mixed up because I don't know how many are in each act for now. I mean, Act 5 is when it starts to become 4 and 4 for the rest of the time. But I found out that this has 4 chapters too, which is good. Makes it spread out so you're not going straight to Act 5 and Symbiote is dead. In the last quest, I was gonna say something, but the way that Kabam have been moving recently is not great. Like they released the summer deals, like the July 4th deals, the other day, and they were bugged. So the first 40 minutes, people were getting the highest tier, which is normally like 6,000 units or something. They were getting them for 600, like 100 units or something. And that's just crazy because they're getting top tier rewards for basically not even getting any units throughout the year, which is great. So I didn't see that because I am not in the correct time zone. So it would have meant that I would have had to have woken up at like 4 in the morning or something, which is not great. So I didn't do that. And because of that, I had to pay full price. So I paid 2,000 units for basically enough catalyst to rank 5 my Count Nefaria on my main account, which is pretty good. Count Nefaria is pretty good. The reason I did it mainly was because he is a champion that I use for my Alliance war fights, because I'm on path 2, which has it has 2 nodes where he's really good, because the first one you want to heal reverse, so he does that pretty well, and then the other one is you want to shock immune or a shock resistance, at least pretty high shock resistance, which he is 90% shock resistant, I think. So yeah, he's pretty good for those nodes, which is half of my path. The other two fights are normally taken by Shang-Chi, which is pretty good because Shang-Chi is cracked, and he's one of my other rank 5s. I now have 4 rank 5s, so I've got a full profile of 7-star rank 5s. They're all SIG 200. And yeah, he's pretty good. Both of them are pretty good. I normally either bring Heimdall in or Odin in, depending on what I need. So if I'm not bringing Count Nefaria in if he's banned or something, I'll bring in Odin for the shock buff. So that's a lot of resistance to shock. So I can use people like Shang-Chi or something like that in order to counteract the shock that I would be given. Although I think it counts as buffs that can be nullified. Right, okay, that's probably why it's not doing that much, because the whole thing is on the specials they nullify the buffs that you gain, and then they turn them into shocks. So that's probably why it's not doing anything. It's probably doing more harm than good, to be honest. So yeah, I just use Heimdall mainly to like give myself that second life so that I don't die instantly, which is pretty good unless you've got someone who turns all of that off or makes it so like the indestructible so fast that you can't even do anything with. You got people like Doctor Strange. You've got nullifiers. You've got basically the whole Mystic class will just destroy you from that, which is not great. But I mean, if you can manage to get it off, it's great. It's pretty good. And that's the end of that Golden Symbioid. And now going into Phoenix. Phoenix, she'll probably be the legacy version here. She's not much of a pain anyway, but for newer players, she might be a tiny bit of an issue. Oh no, she's not. Okay. I don't know if she'll actually still be legacy and it just doesn't say it or not, but yeah, she's in the bin. She just... Oh, no. Yeah, she's not the legacy version. Oh, cool. But she's still dead. Yeah, because now she gains immortality and that regen buff, which is... If she was any good, that would be decent, but she's not good at all. I don't see anyone playing her. She got a buff, but she's nothing, because Dark Phoenix came out alongside her, and Dark Phoenix is just the cracked version of her, so yeah, there's no real need to play Phoenix at that point. Unless you really like her. It's whether you like the champion or not. If they're forgotten about, it's really just whether you like him or not as a champ. Like, I feel like Ronin Hawkeye version is a bit forgotten about, and that's why... And he's one of my favorite champs, so in my eyes, he's not forgotten about. I actually really want him from the 7-star Incursions Crystal, but they're very far and few between. So, yeah. I don't think I'll get him anytime soon, because the two champs I want in this entire game are in the same crystal, and that is Captain America Infinity War and Ronin Hawkeye. Which I got a Captain America at Max Sig 6-star max rank, Max Sig. It even works really nice, but that 7-star version is just a lot better. Alright, so man, they're just giving us the same defenders. Jeez. Oh, look at a magic on this path at least. Magic has a special that I haven't learned to dex fully yet. I mean, it's not the best special or anything, but the timing on it is different to normal. Because when she uses that sword into the ground, it doesn't go the timing that you'd expect, so it goes a bit later than you'd expect. So I end up getting hit by the first part because I dex too fast, and then, yeah, she just gets me with it. Lucky she's not great anymore. I mean, yeah, she's not at all anything anymore, apart from that limbo, which is annoying, because if you go for the kill and then you miss the kill, you're going to take all that reflected damage, but she's dead, so it won't even matter. Yeah, but when you're going up against those higher star levels, yeah, you don't want to try and go for the kill while the limbo's active if you don't know if you can get the kill or not. All right, so Morningstar. Morningstar's pretty straightforward. Just a regular fight, and then you might get a bleed. Yeah, you get a bleed, but how much damage is it doing? 60 damage. 60 damage with a 6-star rank 2 does nothing. All right, we're gonna need a bait. Ooh, that was weird. I thought I dexed that, but apparently not. And apparently I parried the first hit, which is good. I mean, I would have expected to get hit by something else, but no. Just didn't do anything. I'll always take that. Alright, so now we're going to kill Spider-Man, because it's easy. He did get a buff, and I've seen some decent gameplay from people that use him, but yeah, it's not the best. Someone like Symbiote Spider-Man, he's not good, but he has critical hits, and those critical hits hit for a lot. But yeah, he's not good. He's got barely anything to his kit, which is, it's reflective of the time that he was sent into the contest. It all depends on how long they've been in the contest in order to decide how many things they've got in their kit and how unique their kit is. Yeah, this game has been going for a solid amount of time. It's like, what? It was 2014, so it's 12 years this year. It's pretty good. That's pretty good for a mobile game, but still, if they want to keep the game going, they need to build that trust back and actually listen to what the community wants, as opposed to like bringing in towers, which a lot of people hate or don't want to grind because it's just endless grinding, and you don't even get like infinite entries. If you lose 10 times, you have to wait a whole week unless you want to spend units, which I did for a few because I wanted to finish the saga. The saga showcase the first day it came out, so I used quite a few units trying to get those the refills. But apart from that, they need to either increase the amount that you can have per week or just get rid of it entirely. I mean, it would probably stuff up the leaderboard ranking because a lot of people would get a lot higher than they normally do. Yeah, because people like Yusafa and iWalter. I was in Yusafa's stream the other day, and he said that it's impossible for him to push. Like he's hard stuck now. So yeah, that's what you want. You want something to, although it's not a great mode. People like endgame players would want something to strive for, so they're not like completing it because it's endless now. They're not completing it day one, so they've always got that ability to get higher, get a better roster just to get something like that. Anyway, that will do for today. So that was the first 3 quests. I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Take care.